Not Ray J being all messy again, dragging Thee Beyonce and her husband Jay-Z to filth for refusing to take photos with Brandy.
Pull up, like, when they come to the show, come say what's up to Brandy too, Jay-Z and Beyoncé. That's it, like, because, like, we big fans. We got our family in there, our cousins, and we know y'all there, and we love y'all.
Like, wasn't he supposed to be in jail for whatever was happening with Princess? Anywho, he literally publicly criticized Jay-Z and Beyoncé on the internet for not acknowledging or taking a picture with Brandy during her tour, and basically brought up the chatter about Beyoncé hating Brandy. In fact, Ray J has single-handedly brought up all other skeletons about Brandy, including how she also hated her fellow artists from her era, like Aaliyah. But even before that, what is truly going on between Beyoncé and Brandy? Why would B be taking photos with everyone else on Brandy's tour except Brandy? And she was even cropping out images of Brandy while sharing candid photos from her attendance at the Boy Is Mine tour. And that she literally ran when she saw Brandy backstage? Girl, you are as messy as they come. Okay guys, so for a long time, people have always assumed that the reason why Beyoncé feels some sort of way about Brandy is because she tried to turn Kelly Rowland against her. Apparently, Brandy had a pretty close relationship with Kelly Rowland back in the day, and based on what I've heard, she was rumored to have encouraged Kelly to separate from Beyoncé to become a bigger star. For those who recall, Kelly was hanging out with Brandy a lot, and I think I remember seeing Kelly and Brandy, and I believe baby Saray, walking in Los Angeles a few times. This was also around the time when Kelly was going through her terrible relationship that she sang about in Dirty Laundry, the one where the partner turned her against her family and stuff. Some people also recall Kelly allegedly telling Brandy that her album Aphrodisiac was a better album than Beyoncé's Dangerously in Love, and that somehow got back to Beyoncé and caused a problem between her and Kelly. Based on tea from back then, Brandy was even there for Kelly when Kelly and B had a falling out, and allegedly, Brandy even lent Kelly money. However, shortly after, Bey and Kelly were back to being friends again. So Kelly just said some things about Brandy to Bey, and I guess she had to ride for her mane. And this meant that the bad blood between Beyoncé and Brandy dragged on. We were even having confirmation of the feud from people in the inner circle. Like back in 2017, Brandy's friend at the time, Timoni Christian, took to social media in now-deleted tweets, claiming that Brandy allegedly didn't like Beyoncé. If you're gonna tell people something, tell them what you did and what you got. I'm good either way. Being spiteful and ugly will get you nowhere. Now y'all take that frow y'all want, cause this is the last time I'll speak on Brandy. I was the biggest lan, but I'm good. You want respect? You give respect. But because you're a vocal Bible, it's okay to treat people like ish. And let's not get on the fact that someone was mad because I took a picture with Beyoncé. But let me shut up. At the time, Brandy tried to shut down those rumors when she also wrote in response, "To not love and respect greatness would be a disgrace to my own gifts. I've been through so much in my life, so I'm not fearful of anyone's words or slander. It doesn't get any worse when someone has called you I'll let everyone finish that." So this post isn't about dodging stings from the hive. This is about truth. I love me some Bey, and I love me some Solange. Now I'm done with it. Gotta go journal, meditate, and write down my affirmations for this bomb day I'm about to have. Love y'all. Now, child, clearly there was something still going on, cause why else would Ray J be out here claiming that Beyoncé straight up ignored Brandy during the tour with Monica when she was literally taking photos with everyone else?
For y'all to come to every one of Brandy and Monica's shows and never say what's up to B, and take all the pictures and all that, I mean, it just, I don't like it. And I love you, Jay, and I love you, B. Please, like, you guys are the biggest two stars in the world. So we know you there. Just, y'all walk by Brandy room, just say what's up, B.
Basically, Ray J expressed that as fans, he and his family were disappointed and felt that Beyoncé and Jay-Z showing up multiple times without saying what's up was wrong. Ray also acknowledged that B and Jay-Z are the two biggest stars in the world, but they just walked by his sister's room and never interacted with her or told her to have a good show or even take pictures. He also said that Brandy had no idea about his video and would probably be upset once she got to know about it. But Ray clarified that he was crashing out out on behalf of his sister and wouldn't mind doing it again, calling the whole thing crazy, and called on B and Jay-Z to do the right thing. Baby, I don't know if by crashing out he also meant using Brandy's phone to shade Beyonce, because the next thing we knew, Brandy's account commented under Beyonce's fan page at King Beehive on Instagram, asking her for pictures and claiming Queen Bee stole her outfit. She was like, "I dare you to come down here again and take a picture with me. It will go viral. That's my outfit you down here in." Now, as much as her management shared a message on her Instagram stories claiming her account was compromised, guys were convinced that Ray J was the one sending the comments. I mean, how convenient that her account was hacked for the sole purpose of shading Beyonce at the time when people were talking about their alleged feud. For all we know, Brandy could have been the one in those comments. I mean, Brandy does have a history of having a bad attitude, so maybe, just maybe, she posted those comments about Beyonce. And just for reference, y'all remember Brandy and Monica were beefing since the 90s, after they made headlines for exchanging fists at the VMA rehearsals in 1998. At the time, the report that was making rounds was that Brandy had given Monica a black eye, but their reps denied that anything happened. However, when they teamed up for It All Belongs to Me in 2012, they opened up about those rumors on Angie Martinez's Hot 97 radio show and pretty much confirmed that they actually exchanged blows.
Brandy are here.
Yes.
Oh,
Yes,
Monica
yes.
and Brandy.
The adult version.
Oh, the grown-up version.
You know what I'm saying? We couldn't come in here in 98 and do this, so it's good that we can do it now.
Hell no. Y'all would probably killed each other back then. I remember.
And then she would have blamed everything on me. Ooh, I hate. She would have been like, "She attacked me." That's how she does me.
Let's keep it 100. She probably did, right? It was probably her.
I've said I'm sorry. No, stop.
She also had issues with Countess Vaughn, to the point where she demanded that Countess be taken off their show. However, because Kim was one of the most popular characters, producers decided to create a new show involving her. But based on reports, Brandy and her family also had a problem with the Parkers getting better ratings. Then there was her feud with Aaliyah. See, the thing is, publicly, Brandy would always say the nicest things about Aaliyah. Like in 2011, Brandy even told The Juice, quote, "She was the first girl on the scene. She came out before Monica and I did, and she was our inspiration." At the time, record companies did not believe in kid acts, and it was just inspiring to see someone that was winning and winning being themselves. When I met her, I embraced her. I was so happy to meet her. I told her how much I loved her. She said the same thing about me, and we connected. It was a great moment I'll never forget. Brandy also said that one of the special moments she shared with Aaliyah was when they both performed at a radio event, and she performed before Aaliyah, and she could see Aaliyah with the other artists as they watched from their section, just bobbing her head and showing a lot of support. Brandy also recalled a moment when she won at the Soul Train Music Awards, and Aaliyah sent her flowers, saying how proud she was, and she just thought that was so angelic and sweet of Aaliyah. In fact, according to Brandy, Aaliyah also inspired a lot of her songs.
So inspired by Aaliyah. I was so inspired by her. My entire Never Say Never album is like paying homage to her album that she did with Timbaland.
Okay.
Was it, which album was it? It was the one that has If Your Girl Only Knew. That whole album inspired Never Say Never.
However, word was that behind the scenes, Brandy was always super shady, mainly because Aaliyah's image was a little bit more mature, while her image was more like that of a perfect princess. Brandy reportedly made comments about Aaliyah's image being a little too grown and how her mother would never approve. Also, based on some digging I did, people who were around the two back then say that Brandy always talked trash about Aaliyah and Monica liking older men and called them too grown for their ages. It's the hypocrisy for me, considering she was also messing with Wanye Morris from Boyz II Men. Anywho, Aaliyah's former bodyguard also once revealed that there was actually a bit of tension between her and Brandy. He said that he worked with Aaliyah back in the day, and one of the things he remembered was that he was with Aaliyah at a concert at Glasser Hall Park, and Brandy was also performing at the venue. Apparently, they had a falling out because Brandy wanted to close the show, and Aaliyah was like, "Oh, hell no. This is my hometown. I'm closing. You can't come to Detroit to close the show." In fact, Aaliyah was actually asked about her feud with Brandy, and while a lot of people said that Brandy always said nasty things behind Aaliyah's back, Aaliyah just said nice things. Aaliyah even turned down a role in Scary Movie because she did not want to disrespect Brandy.
It was the Brandy character, and they wanted me to play Brandy and kind of do a parody of her, and I just, didn't actually like the script. I thought it was really funny, but I didn't want anybody to take like I was disrespecting her in any way, so I actually didn't do it. And it turned out to be a really funny movie, but that was like the weirdest thing that anyone had ever asked me to do.
Okay, we get it. Maybe Brandy has been shady before, but she sure as hell wasn't showing up multiple times, walking around backstage at Beyonce's tour, planning photo shoots, cropping Beyonce out of posters, and avoiding to take photos with her. I don't know, guys. Maybe there's something these two are not telling us. Or maybe there's nothing. But let me know what you think about Beyonce supposedly hating Brandy, and why, in the comments section below.